Hello everyone, my name is Khalif and today I'm gonna show you how to use a Docker. So basically, as we know, the Docker is a platform that we can create, use, or running an application that run on the container. And what is the container? Container is a place or uh, thing that we can put all of the resources on that one place and we can easily move to another maybe like other operating system that we want to use. Maybe let's say you are using a Windows and your friend are using a Linux and you want to share your project to your friend, but there is a chance that that maybe happen like incompatibility in Linux to run your code, but in Docker you can wrap it down and resolve that problem into a simple thing that called Docker. And Docker create an image to make all of the environment, the exact environment that you run on your PC will be running the perfect, safely, and complete complete running on your friend's PC. So that is the Docker. So these are the three main things that you have to know about the Docker. The first one is the Docker file is kind of kind of recipe that you want to make an image, and the image is a template that created by a Docker file, and the container is an instance of the image that will be running the actual application. So that is the Docker. So let's come into our real project that I have already built. This is my Python project to serve simple HTML files. And if we are running this server, as you can see, we are having a perfectly running different API or endpoint that we can access on the different HTML file that I already have this on these HTML files. So we want to make our project, it will be wrap it down into one Docker file that we having to make project easy to move. So the first one, the 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 first step is you want to make a Docker file that contains this script. So I will be explaining one by one. The first step is you want to choose the base image, like a framework, I guess, but I don't I I I don't sure, but it says that we want to choose our base image. So in my project are using Python, and we are simply type Python 3.11 slim. Okay, the second step is the setting working directory. So it's kind of like in the container, you want to store all of the resources into which directory, and I will set it to the slash app, but you can customize whatever you like a slash application or slash, yeah, slash, yeah, yeah, just whatever you like. Okay, the third one is the copy all the file requirements.txt into the slash app. So the first step is to install dependencies. So you can run pip install no cache dir are requirement. And the fifth step is to copy all this folder into this slash app. And the sixth step is to expose the port. So the container will be running on the port 5000. And the last step is to command to execute what the what the command have to running on that container. So as we typed before, we are running that server on the Python app.py, and it's just the same like the command prompt. You just use a Python app.py on this bracket to running your container. So after that, we will be creating a image or template from our Docker file. So we are simply type Docker build dash d and the name of your image is whatever you like. I will choose the Python slash HTML file serve, and the colon is mean that what kind of version that you want. Maybe I will type it the first version 1.0.0. After that, I will type this dot. This dot at the end means that uh, you will put all that files into this slash app, and the name is the Python slash HTML file server, and the colon 1.0.0 is the version of your container. So after that, you uh, after that the system will automatically find the Docker file and will be creating an image of our Docker file. And let's see. Okay, it's done. And if we see on the Docker desktop, we are successfully creating image that we name it Python slash HTML file server, and the tag is 1.0.0. Okay, so after this, we already done that, and we are checking if our image has been done created. Simply Docker images. Okay, so the Docker is already created, and we want to running our image on the container. So what we want to use is we want to use wait, I don't remember what the what there is. Okay, see. Okay, so mm, what does that name? Okay, Python slash HTML file server. This is file server. Okay, so in order to run the Docker, you will be typing this kind of script. Docker run dash t dash p 5000 is the port that will be running on that localhost. I'll choose the 5000, and the name of this on of the container is my server. Let's say you want to change it, is no problem. You will we say maybe type server, maybe just like that. But you can choose your name wherever you like. Okay, so the after after naming the container, you will be included the name of the image that you want to make a container. So after that, we are typing this, and we will be running this. Okay, sorry. I forget to add our version of our image. The version is the 1.0.0. Okay, after that, we are having a complete container that we have been created before, and this is the name of the container. We name it serverco, and the image from the Python HTML file server that we have before. So, okay, this is already running. And if you check it, the localhost port 5000, if you access it, it will be running on the exact same thing as we running on the Python app.py that we having before on the terminal command. So we are accessing this, we having a same exact thing that we can yeah, we can play a video, we can play music that okay, just like that. It's very simple, and you can see this container that are already running on this Doctor desktop, and yeah, it's just like that. We are successfully make a Docker file from our project. So yeah, just simply you will make a Docker file, you type a script or recipe that you want to make an image. After you make this, and you will be building an image. After you building an image, you will be creating a container that will run a server that exact thing that run as a localhost before. So okay, just like that. And oh yeah, I forgot to mention the doctor doc ignore is just like a file or folder that will not copy to the into Docker container. May yeah, maybe if you have the E env, you will be not included that because it's just a private credit credential that you have. You should not to put it on the Docker container, but if you are not having that, is okay to having this Docker ignore. It's just a best practice to use the Docker. So okay, just like that, we are we have done successfully creating a Docker from our existing project, and it's just very simple. You just install a Docker. After that, you create a new file named Docker file, and you make a script that make a image. After you make an image, you will be creating a container that will be running a server that exact thing that you have done before with the localhost directly. So yeah, that's for me. And if I have a mistake on the explaining, I'm very sorry, but I hope you will be understand. Okay, that's it from me. Thank you very much for listening to my demo. Okay, bye.